Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody out there in Facebook land, Big Channel land. I am Captain Steve Lehman, NAF Atsugi Commanding Officer, and we are here at NAVSUP Fuel Farm here at NAF Atsugi, and it's a wonderful day. It's the first broadcast of March, and I am joined by a couple of very special people with me. Master Chief, how you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous, Captain. How
Good.
are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. It's kind of rainy and cold, but feels like March. I have seen some cherry blossoms sprout now.
I haven't seen the cherry blossoms yet. Looking forward to that time of year because it's so beautiful around here.
It is awesome. And, speaking of great times of year, we get once a week we get out and do a Sailor of the Week program and do the Captain's Call and put out some stuff. And this week our special Sailor of the Week is ABF2 Cortese, right?
That's right.
So it's this young gentleman here, and he does a great job over here. We're actually in the fuel lab, the oil and fuel analysis place that we test all the fuel. They get tremendous amounts of aviation gas in here and all kinds of things that we have to test and that we put in our aircraft to make sure they fly right. And ABF2, you do all this stuff. So tell us a little bit about what an ABF does every day and how you fill an important role here in Atsugi.
Right. Well, as you already stated, the one of the most important things for an aircraft to fly is fuel. So we have to make sure that it's clean. And for example, these machines back here, right? The black one, test for sediment and water to make sure there's not too much stuff in there that's going to hinder the quality. We also check for the amount of fizzy, which is a chemical that doesn't allow the water in the fuel to freeze at high temperatures. Okay. On top of that, we dispatch from our dispatch center the trucks out to the aircraft. We drive the trucks out to the aircraft. Fuel.
So you keep those CAG 5 and all of our transient aircraft and all those guys flying.
Yes, sir.
And that's kind of what this base is about, right?
It is.
So no one goes anywhere on this base without you guys. So what an incredible job you guys do, and most of you have been out on ships doing that sort of stuff, and I would say you're about the hardest workers on the boat, without a doubt.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're really happy to be here. We got some great notes, and we're happy to be joined by a great Sailor of the Week. And I think, Master Chief, it's your time to kick off the notes.
We're going to start off something a little different here, ABF2.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
You're kicking off.
That was a curveball, CMC. Thank you very much.
Right, so the first topic, there's a concert. On Friday, March 7th, there will be a free concert at the NAF Atsugi Chapel featuring The New Divide, an American rock band, at 7 p.m. In addition to the band, there will be music from a local NAF Atsugi youth and a meet and greet at 6 p.m. And Navy Entertainment and MWR hosting a free concert on Tuesday, March 18th, featuring Thompson Square, a country band, at Cinema 77 at 7 p.m. The concert is available to all hands and all ages. For more information, contact MWR at 264-4670.
All right, Navy-wide advancement exam. It's that time of year again. Exams will be conducted at NAF Atsugi Far East Galley at 7 a.m. All test takers are required to wear a clean uniform of the day, and note that personal electronic devices such as cell phones are not allowed, neither are wristwatches. Exam dates are Thursday, March 6th for the E6 exam, Thursday, March 13th for the E5 exam, and Thursday, March 20th for the E4 exam. Best of luck to everyone taking the exam.
Okay, we've got a monthly gate closure coming up on Saturday, March 8th. The main gate will be closed from 8 a.m. to noon due to scheduled maintenance. The west gate will be open during this closure, so please plan accordingly. For questions or concerns, call Public Works at 264-0115.
The Tomodachi Bowl. NAF Atsugi is hosting the 3rd annual Tomodachi Bowl on Sunday, March 9th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. on Reed Field. There will be bouncy houses for kids, flagging rough touch football games, food vendors, and a football kicking challenge preceding the kickoff. The event is open to all SOFA personnel, their dependents, and Japanese guests by invitation.
Okay, marriage retreat will be held, sponsored by Chaplain Religious Enrichment Development Operation, and they are hosting a marriage enrichment retreat at the Izu Imaihama Tokyu Resort from March 26th to March 28th. To apply or for more information, please visit the chaplain's office on the first floor of Building 949 or email the cnrjcredo.japan@fe.navy.mil. You can call the chaplain's office at 243-8865.
Sponsors. A reminder for all sponsors, if the family you support has children, There's additional paperwork they need to complete to receive child care during AOB ICR. For preschool and younger children, the incoming family needs to physically enroll the children in the CDC prior to the first morning of the class. For school-age children, they must be enrolled in school. Fleet and Family Service Center offers a sponsorship class to provide you with all the information you need to sponsor a family. The next sponsorship class is Wednesday, March 19th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. For more information or to register, please contact Fleet and Family Service Center at 264-3372.
Right, there's going to be a heat turn-off thing. As we enter spring, we will be turning off the heat as part of our energy conservation. Warehouses, shops, and offices are scheduled to have the heat turned off between March 17th to the 21st. Retail areas and clubs on March 24th to 28th. And housing, bachelor officer quarters, bachelor enlisted quarters, the clinic, and schools on March 31st to April 4th. All dates are subject to change based on local conditions. For questions or concerns, please contact Utilities and Energy at 264-4090.
Okay, that's a great set of notes, and I am looking forward to the Tomodachi Ball this weekend. It's got something for everyone. You know, we've got some incredible distinguished guests coming, both on the Japanese and the U.S. Military side, so we're very happy to welcome all. And you are welcome, families, sponsors, dependents, soldiers, sailors, airmen, to Atsugi on Sunday.
Absolutely. Ought to be a great time, great opportunity to exchange a little bit of culture with our Japanese counterparts on an American term.
Yes, sir.
Football.
Yes, sir. It's going to be great. Okay, well, we will be right back. Thanks for tuning into the first part of the show. MWR's got some great notes coming up, all kinds of good things coming up this springtime. We'll be back for the second part of the show very shortly thereafter. Thanks a lot.
Basketball means to me is it's a way for me to release my stress, makes me feel good. Handling the rock, like having a string on it where you can make it do what you want it to do, just putting the ball in the bucket. I would choose basketball over drinking any day because your health is more important. If I were to get a DUI right now, it would affect me incredibly. My family, my friends, and my career in the Navy. I'm CE2, Anthony Crawford, and this is my decision.
Hey parents, are you ready to get your fitness on but no sitter? No worries! Check out our family fitness room located next to Halsey Gym. Open daily except Sunday and holidays. For more info, like us on Facebook at NAF Atsugi MWR. Don't miss free MWR events. Friday, March 14th is our St. Patty's 5K. Meet us at Halsey Gym. Sign up starts at 11 and races at 12. Yeehaw! That's right. Are y'all ready for some boot scooting fun? You don't want to miss country sensation Thompson Square. Tuesday, March 18th at Cinema 77. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. For real, NAF Atsugi Golf Course will be hosting a Titleist demo and Ping Club Fitting Day, Saturday, April 5th from 10 to 2 p.m. Calling all E4 and below, have you seen the new and improved E4 and below Blue Jacket Liberty Seal? Be on the lookout and receive discounts at various MWR facilities. Like us on Facebook at NAF Atsugi Liberty.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks, MWR. What a great set of things we have coming to our base in the springtime. You know, we still got some winter sports coming up, but we are turning seasons here real soon. And we're just happy to be back in the fuel farm and under NAFSUP. and we've got some great folks here. ABF2 Cortese, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So where are you from, ABF2?
Originally born and raised in Utah.
In Utah? Okay, do you still call that home, or is the Navy your home and you just go where it tells you?
I moved to Texas before I joined, so
okay,
that would technically be my home, I guess.
Okay, good. And how long you been in Japan?
5 years now. 5
years. Okay, so that's you're obviously a back-to-back tour guide, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, so he's doing wonderful things out there, and now ABF2, you've got a worldwide audience here before you. Is there anyone you'd like to say hello to, or would you like to say while you're here on the captain's call?
I would like to thank all of my senior leadership. We got Chief Cristobal, Chief Johnson, ABF1 Baluya, and ABF1 Moore. And then I would also like to thank and say hello to my family. We got Mom Michelle, Dad Frank, and all the brothers and sisters out there. That's all. Okay,
well, that's a great shout out. And so for everybody back home and spread out through the U.S., we just want to say what a great job this young man's doing for the Navy, for Japan, and for the United States. You know, Japan and the U.S., we have the closest alliance of any two countries in the whole world. And we share national security interests, and we share many different things. And we're just proud to serve along this guy who's keeping our airplanes flying, not only flying, but flying safe. And that's the most important thing while we're out here, to keep combat readiness up. And to all the folks on his team out here in Japan, thanks for being a great leader to him and allowing him to do some great things here for us in the FDNF. So thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so CMC, I think we got a couple of customers that we like to get some feedback from. Let's see if we can do better.
Yes, sir. We have a couple concerns this week. Our first one's from Fleet Readiness at Ranger Gym. They scheduled a do-a-thon while CAG was away, and some gentlemen and ladies from CAG would like them to schedule things for while they're here.
Yeah, and that's great. And this customer did leave a name, so Mr. Durning was able to contact the customer, and I am 100% in agreement with that. We really try hard to schedule our major base-wide events while the air wing is in. As you know, when you go FDNF, you spend a great deal of time away, so it is logistically and fiscally, money-wise, it is hard to schedule those things. And when the air wing goes away and then comes back in just a couple, 2 short 3 weeks, they cram as much as they can into that time, and so you got to get it back out to sea to get some rest. I know how that is. So we do try, honestly, customers out there, we try to do our best, and Mr. Durning is the best in the business. We are happy to have him here in Atsugi, and he's going to work with you to schedule those major fitness events especially, so that you can participate. So thanks for writing in. I share your concern, and we're going to do our best. Thanks.
Our next service provider is youth sports. There's a belief that the restrictions for allowing people to teach music lessons in base housing are too strict, and has resulted in a lack of supply for the demand.
Okay, great. So yeah, that's great that we have a lot of music lessons. I know on base we do have dance instructors, and that's real good. So you do have to be qualified if you want to teach on the base, to make sure that you have the proper safety and CPR, those sorts of things, that we have to make sure that you have some regulation that we can be able to control the health and welfare of our children. And if you know someone who is qualified in teaching this program, please have them call our youth center, youth programs director at 264-3878. So the problem is all child and youth program sponsored classes are required to be conducted in a suitable CYP or MWR facility, and that's to ensure proper safety and proper hazard management. It's against our regulations and governing policies to do these in the homes. So as you can imagine, while if we don't have oversight of these sorts of things on the base here, it could lead to safety problems, liability issues, and so we have to take this very, very seriously. And it's in the best interest of the youth here in Atsugi. Not because we want to be too restrictive. We want to make sure that everyone gets to do what they want to do. However, safety is number one here for our kids especially.
Absolutely. And then, Captain, our last concern is from the next food court. This customer received poor customer service and was treated to a terrible attitude by the employee.
Okay. So Conrad Newbill, he runs the food court out there. He's about the nicest guy on this planet, and he does a really great job over here. Very friendly, very customer service interactive. So if you ever have an issue with any of the service providers, address it with the service provider first. Conrad is always arcing around the food court, so I'm sure you can find him. And if not, Miss Collier can help you out with those complaints. But we thank you for writing in. And, we do some training and customer service awareness and personality communication, that sort of thing. Right. So we did that after this particular event. We did also pull the video afterwards to see what we could do. It's like getting monitored on the phone. They always do training, right? And in this particular instance, we could not find what the issue might have been. But we always err on the conservative side and go through and make sure that we, readdress the procedures. And so we did that in this case. Hopefully you won't find any incidents next time, but we appreciate your feedback and hope you have a great experience next time at Baskin & Robbins.
Yeah. And that's all of the concerns. Our next step is Bravo Zulus.
Okay, over to you, ABF2.
First Bravo Zulu goes out to FFSC. It says, I would like to take a moment to thank Gerald C. Havens for his effort he showed by helping me with finding the correct address for our son who is stationed at Atsugi. Mr. Havens helped to solve this problem quickly and directly. Thank you, and thanks for your service. And number 2 goes out to the hobby shop, the auto hobby shop. It says, I really appreciate the men working in your hobby shop. They're very professional, knowledgeable, helpful, and kind. I've been there several times and have gotten help for various things on my car, and every time I've come there, they have given me excellent education and advice on my car. Since my husband is gone most of the time and I had a bad experience at the other car center on base, I became more motivated to be more aware of things going on in my car. I am grateful that I can come there, learn some new things, and not feel intimidated. I'm always interested in learning new things, but didn't think too much about auto stuff because it's always labeled more of a guy thing. But I think if the ladies knew how helpful the hobby shop is, they could really benefit from basic classes there. I know that when I've learned how to do something new to my car, like even the basics like changing the oil, that it is motivating to keep learning more and giving me confidence to learn more. Special thanks to Ronnie and Jeremy. You guys are awesome and saved me from having to replace my car from the bad experience I had. Trust you guys much more, really appreciate it. Definitely will always put in a good word and spread the word about your professionalism. Thanks.
Oh, it's about the best ice comment I've ever heard.
It absolutely is, and those guys out at the auto hobby shop are awesome. They will help you out. I go there to do all my maintenance. You can't beat it. $3 an hour for a lift to change your oil. Just can't beat it.
That's good. Well, we're glad to offer that service. I know we can use some upgrades on the equipment, the lifts, and that sort of stuff. We do our best over there, but we're glad we got a few happy customers out there. Yep. And some well-maintained cars, even better.
Absolutely. Always change your oil regularly.
All right.
They may be just a beater, but a $20 oil change could save you a lot of cash down the road.
Okay. So now you're making me feel bad, Master Chief. I'm going to go change my oil now. So, well, anyway, that concludes our show today, and thank you, ABF2, for being on the show. Great job reading what we had to put out today, and we hope everybody in Atsugi has a great time, great week, and we'll see everybody next week on the Captain's Call. Thanks for tuning in.